Logarithms can be pretty intimidating, but with the TI-84, we're going to be able to do questions like this one and even solve equations like this in no time. But let's start with the basics. So in this first example, we want to do the log of 100. When it's written just like this with log, it means that it's a common logarithm with base 10. Whenever you compute a logarithm, you are getting as your answer that power. So this question says 10 to what power is equal to 100, and our answer is going to be that power. And we know that 10 to the second power is equal to 100. So our answer is 2. I'm going to put it here so you can see it. So that answer is 2. But the TI-84 can do this for you as well. Your logarithm is located in that very first column, and it's right next to the number 7. So I can put in log of 100 and then enter. You'll notice that there's a natural log underneath that. In our second example, we've got a natural log, and that natural log is base e. So this one is going to give me the power when I do e to some power is equal to e to the third. Our answer is going to be 3, but let's let the calculator do this for us. So I'm going to grab that natural logarithm, that base e, so the natural log of, and I want an e which is second of ln. So I hit the second button and then e, it says e to the what, I want e to the 3, and then enter and we get 3. The next one gives us a base that we don't have on the keypad. Let's look at this one first. So this one says the log base 2 of 8. Well, I know that I'm going to get a power back, and that power is going to be 2 to what power is equal to 8. Sometimes it's quicker to not even use the calculator, especially for these. I know that 2 to the third is equal to 8. So my answer is going to be a 3. But how do I do this one on the calculator without using this change of base formula? We're going to get there using the math menu. So I'm going to click on math, which is over here in the first column as well. And that log base is actually towards the bottom of our list. So you could arrow all the way down, but instead I'm going to arrow up just a few. I'm looking for that log base. Okay, enter. We had log base 2 of 8, and it's on my base right now. So I'm going to put in my 2. I'm going to right arrow and then put in that 8, and we get, of course, our answer of 3. But what if this wasn't a nice power? In our next example, we've got a log base 2 of 10. I can do exactly the same thing. So I'm going to go to my math menu, and then let's arrow up until I get that log base. And I want log base 2. This time 2 to really nothing nice is equal to 10. So log base 2 of 10. And then enter, and we get something a little bit bigger than 3, that 3.3219. Okay, the last example that I have for you is actually an equation to solve, and your calculator does a great job of solving equations like this one. So I've got a left-hand side and a right-hand side, and I'm going to use my calculator's numeric solver to get there. It is also in the math menu, and it's also towards the bottom of the list. So let's arrow up, and here it is on mine. Mine is letter C. I'm just going to hit enter though, so enter for C, and it wants, let me clear what I've got here. It wants the left-hand side of the equation for E1, and then it wants the right-hand side of the equation for E2. On the left-hand side, though, I've got log base 5 of x plus 4. So from here, I want to go to the math menu, and I do want a log base. So arrowing up and then enter, I want log base 5, and then I'm going to use my variable key to get that x. So x. Arrow outside of the logarithm, I want plus 4, so plus 4. And then I'm going to hit enter to get to the other side of the equation, which I already have here as 3, but we could type in 3. And notice how you've got this OK here on your graph button. I'm going to hit OK. And then it says, about where is your answer? I'm just going to leave it on 0, or you can leave it wherever you've got. Notice that you've got solve now above that graph button. Let's go ahead and hit solve. And then we get our answer, which is 0.199999, which we would round to 0.2. So many more things that your calculator does. Check out this next.